Most people think manifestation is about repeating affirmations, visualizing harder, or trying to convince the mind that something is possible. But here's the truth that almost no one tells you. The real key to quantum manifestation is not just in your thoughts, it's in your nervous system. You can say, "I am abundant" 1,000 times. But if your body is locked in stress, fear, or survival, the field doesn't respond to your words. It responds to your state. And if your state is chaos, what do you? Think the universe mirrors back chaos. Think about this for a moment. Your nervous system is the first receiver of reality. Every sound, every sensation, every event you perceive is filtered through it. If your body is running in fight or flight mode, your perception narrows, your energy contracts, and you are literally cut off from higher frequencies of possibility. Neuroscience has shown this again and again. Dr. Joe Dispenza, in his groundbreaking work, Becoming Supernatural, explains that when the body is addicted to stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, it keeps recreating the same predictable past because your nervous system believes you are not safe. And if the body believes it's not safe, the quantum field has no permission to deliver something new. This is why so many people struggle. They do the visualizations, they attend workshops, they repeat mantras, but nothing changes, not because the method is wrong, but because the receiver is jammed. It's like trying to tune into a radio station while static drowns out the signal. You might hear fragments of the music, but never the full song. The nervous system in stress is that static. The field is broadcasting infinite timelines, but your body can't lock onto them. And until you learn to reset it, you will keep collapsing the same old reality over and over again. Now, here's the hidden key. When you regulate your nervous system, when you bring it into coherence, you unlock a portal that very few people ever access consciously. Suddenly, your body shifts from survival to creation. Your heart rate synchronizes with your breathing, your brain waves move from chaos into harmony, and your entire electromagnetic field expands. And in that expanded state, the universe listens differently. The commands you send to the field are no longer drowned in noise. They are pure, direct, and powerful. Bruce Lipton, the pioneering author of The Biology of Belief, once said that our cells don't just respond to genetics. They respond to signals from the environment, including the signals produced by our thoughts and emotions. But here's the deeper truth. If your nervous system is dysregulated, it is constantly sending signals of danger. And when your biology is broadcasting fear, no matter what your mind is saying, the field is receiving, not safe, not ready, not now. That's why so many people unconsciously block their manifestations without realizing it. But imagine this. What if the very sensations you thought were holding you back, the tight chest, the racing thoughts, the restless energy, were not signs of failure, but invitations to reset? What if every moment of overwhelm was actually the universe saying, "Pause, breathe, align, open the portal again"? Because in quantum mechanics, before a particle shifts into a new state, it enters uncertainty, a liminal space where it can become anything. Your nervous system does the same. Right before a breakthrough, it wavers. And if you know how to meet it, you can turn that moment of instability into the doorway to your quantum leap. So stay with me, because in this video, I'm not just going to tell you why your nervous system is the portal to miracles. I'm going to show you how to reset it, how to move from survival to creation, how to step out of the noise and into coherence. And once you feel that shift, you'll never approach manifestation the same way again, because it was never about how much effort you put in, but about how deeply you regulate the field inside of you. This is where the real miracles begin. Science has been whispering to us something mystics have known for centuries. Your nervous system is not just biological hardware. It is a gateway, an antenna, a transmitter of your interaction with the quantum field. In neuroscience, we know that the autonomic nervous system has two primary states: sympathetic, the stress response, fight or flight, and parasympathetic, the rest, repair, and creative response. Most people spend their entire lives stuck in the first state. Their bodies are flooded with stress hormones, their perception is narrowed to threat detection, and their energy field collapses inward. This is survival, and survival locks you out of creation. But here's where quantum mechanics enters the story. In physics, coherence is the foundation of powerful phenomena. When photons or particles are coherent, they move in harmony, creating laser beams, superconductors, or other highly efficient states. Incoherence, on the other hand, scatters energy in all directions, your body and consciousness. behave the same way. A dysregulated nervous system is incoherence. Your thoughts go one way, your emotions another, your body signals danger, and your intentions are lost in the noise. The quantum field does not respond to incoherence. It mirrors back the chaos. Dr. Joe Dispenza has demonstrated in countless workshops and studies that when people shift their nervous system into coherence, often measured through heart rate variability and brain wave synchronization, they spontaneously experience what most would call miracles, spontaneous healing, sudden opportunities, shifts in relationships. Why? Because the field is not responding to their desperate thoughts, but to the coherent electromagnetic signal radiating from their regulated body. The nervous system, when balanced, becomes a conductor, not static. Let's look deeper. Your vagus nerve, sometimes called the wandering nerve, is the primary highway of parasympathetic activation. When activated through breathwork, meditation, or even intentional awareness, it signals to your body you are safe, and safety is the foundation of expansion. In safety, your brain shifts from high beta waves of stress into alpha and theta, the very states connected to creativity, intuition, and deep connection with the field. These brain states are not random. They are measurable frequencies of resonance, aligning you with realities beyond survival. Quantum physics adds another layer. According to John Wheeler's participatory universe theory, reality only collapses into form when observed. But what happens when your observation is filtered through fear? You collapse realities that match fear. And when your observation comes from coherence, you collapse realities that match abundance, joy, and expansion. Your nervous system is literally the lens through which you observe. The regulator that determines what frequency you're tuned to when you look into the field. Think of it this way. If your body is in stress, your signal to the field is scrambled. You might be visualizing abundance, but your heart rate is screaming, "I am unsafe." The universe doesn't hear your words, it hears your vibration. And vibration is always more honest than thought. This is why Joe Dispenza often says that you can't think your way to a new reality. You must feel your way there. And feeling is impossible to fake when your nervous system is dysregulated. But here's the extraordinary opportunity. You don't need years of study to begin shifting this. Simple, intentional practices that calm the nervous system have been shown to unlock coherence almost instantly. Slow rhythmic breathing, heart-focused meditation, gratitude practices that literally shift brain chemistry. Bruce Lipton reminds us that when cells are not in defense, they switch to growth. Your nervous system works the same way. When it feels safe, it grows, expands, and opens. That openness is the exact state the quantum field requires to deliver new realities. So pause and reflect. How much of your life has been spent trying to manifest from stress? How many times did you repeat affirmations while your body was locked in tension, your shoulders tight, your breath shallow? Can you see now why it didn't work? It wasn't that the universe ignored you. It was that your nervous system blocked the signal. Reset the system and suddenly the field responds. Not slowly but instantly, because coherence is faster than effort. And here's the most empowering part. When you shift your nervous system, you're not just regulating your biology. You're reprogramming your relationship with the field itself. You're telling the universe, "I am safe, I am open, I am ready." And the field, like a mirror, reflects it back in kind. That's not just spirituality. That's quantum science in action. Now that you understand why your nervous system is the bridge between you and the quantum field, let's move from theory into practice. The great misunderstanding most people have is that manifestation is about thinking harder, visualizing longer, or repeating affirmations with more intensity, but the truth is much simpler. The state of your nervous system determines whether those intentions ever leave your body as a coherent signal. If you want to reset your reality, you must first reset your system, and you can do this faster than you think. Let's start with the foundation, breath. In neuroscience, breath is the only system that can be both automatic and consciously regulated. That means it's your direct access point to the autonomic nervous system. Studies show that slow rhythmic breathing, about 5 to 6 breaths per minute, naturally increases vagal tone, activating your parasympathetic state. But here's where quantum manifestation comes in. When you breathe this way with intention, you are not just calming your body, you are signaling the field with coherence. You are literally telling the you